Go. All right, what we're going to do is talk about long snapping right off the bat. We're going to just take them through a couple drills first. We're going to warm up our arms. When we're grabbing the football, it's just like throwing a football for a quarterback. We're going to grip the laces. Okay, get a good grip on it. Make sure we're in the fingertips. All these guys are going to do is just warm up their arms. So I just want you guys to go 5 yards apart and just start playing catch with the football, just so you're warming up your arm. Okay, just one-handed, warming up. Try to get the elbow high and back up as you warm up. Now, we're not talking about catching skills here. What we're looking at is that we're just trying to get the rotator, the arm warmed up, and trying to get the flick of the wrist, trying to get the feel for the spiral. All right, we're good? All right, next drill, if you want to focus in on this, coach. Next drill, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the grip that we just got done throwing a football, and we're going to take our middle finger and put it on the seam of the football. We're going to come up over our head. We're actually going to start with our feet apart from shoulder width and work on, and that was terrible. What I'm going to do is work on bringing my thumbs out as I throw. Okay, we're going to go, yep, you guys go back and forth to each other and back up as you get better, just feet together. Again, getting the grip. All right, now from there, back up a little bit. Now what I want you to do is step into it. All right, so you're going to step in. If you're right-handed, step in with your left foot. Okay, as you do this, step in. Really try to snap the hips through it. You guys tell me when you're warm. Tell me when you're warm.
I'm warm.
You're good? Are you warm? All right, we need a punter. We're gonna go right over here, or where do you wanna go, coach? All right, you wanna cut and then bring it right over here? All right, now who's gonna snap? Jake, you wanna come up there? All right, first thing, you tell me where first thing we're going to do is we're going to get at least outside our shoulder width. Now, couple things on the feet. Number one, what we normally teach the guys to do is drop, if you're right-handed, drop this foot just back just a little bit, okay? Or you can have it forward just a little bit, but it never should be parallel to each other, because what's going to do is help with the hip, the snap of the hip. Next thing, we're going to find the seams. Okay, we can't come out and grab the ball and pick it up. What we have to do is we got to spin it, find the seams, okay, and put the hand on top. So I'm going to have you do that, and then I'm just going to demonstrate. Okay, now he finds that. From there, the middle finger is going to be right on that seam. What I want to see is a flat back. If a long snapper's snapping high, it's because his butt's getting too high. Okay, you got to drop the hips. The thing you're going to look for, he wants to get extension, and you should see his feet going backwards, coming all the way through. When he ends, I want to see his thumbs going all the way out, past his knees. All right, go ahead. Want to snap one? Come up here. Get up here. No, you can do it. Yeah, you're going to snap now. Okay. Again, dropping the, want to point up a little bit. Okay, we want to snap through with the hips. There you go. Want to go again? Get the hands out in front now. Get it out in front of you a little bit more. Snap through it. Snap through your hips.
All right, when we talk about punting, first thing is how to hold the football. We like to hold the football on the back of the ball like this, and then have our hand on the side. The whole idea behind punting is that the majority of the punt is about the drop. We want to have a consistent drop. So by having our hands in the same spot in the back of the football, it's going to be consistent. Kids that hold on the side, one time it's here, one time it's here, so we want to have it in the same spot. It also allows us to get the ball out as far as we can. So the ball should be out, and the whole idea is that when I have that drop, the ball should drop flat, or maybe the nose a little bit down as we go. We work on drops quite a bit with our kids, just taking a couple steps and working on that drop, always be consistent every time. Our punters, when we take our punting, our punting foot is back. So if I'm a right-footed punter, it's back a little bit. I'm gonna take the snap, get my hands correct. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna drop the ball on my foot. The ball should go on the foot, on the fat part of my foot to get the most contact. So we're gonna watch Jake here is going to get in that position. He's gonna take 1, 2 steps and he's gonna punt it. Yep. Davis will take that ball. So some drills that we can do, again, because the drop is so important, some drills that we like to do is we will have our punters stand on a line and walk down that line. You know, a lot of punters we see, young punters are kind of left and right all over the place. We want everything to be in a straight line. So again, I can be here, take my 2 steps and just work on dropping that ball right next to my foot, pick up the ball again, take 2 more steps along the line and drop it again. So it's a nice little drill. Again, most of the punt is about the drop to make sure that you got the same consistent hand placement on the ball, holding out the ball in the same spot and the same drop off your foot. We'll watch one more punt here by Jake going this way. So again, getting the snap from the long snapper, getting his hand placement on the ball, arms out, 2 steps straight ahead, and then punting it.
All right, so when we're talking about kicking off, we're gonna work on where we're planting our foot and where we're taking off from and following through the ball. So when the kicker comes up, he's gonna go up to the place and put his plant foot about 6 to 8 inches from the tee, and he wants to put a visual place where he's putting his plant foot. Now with the tee that's about 2 inches tall, he's gonna focus on putting his plant foot about right in front of the line, so he's hitting the sweet spot of the ball. The sweet spot of the ball is gonna be the bottom third of the ball. So Jake here is gonna get his approach. He's gonna be about 6 to 7 yards back. And when he follows through, he's gonna make sure his plant foot is where he wants it to be, and he's gonna follow through the ball like he's running downfield. All right, the first thing we're talking about with kicking extra points and field goals is holding. So as you'll see, Kyler has his back foot back, his outside foot back here, and that allows him, if there's a ball coming in low or bounce, he can easily field it like a baseball player and keep it in front of him and possibly still get it on the tee or grab it and go if he needs to. Now, in the case of a bad snap, sometimes we yell fire or blaze, whatever your code word is, to have the receivers go out to let him know to stop blocking and get the ball. Now, he's got his back foot back. When he receives the ball from the snapper, he's gonna focus on turning the ball so the laces are facing towards the posts and tilting it just a little. And that's gonna allow the kicker to get under a little better and to kick it through the uprights. Yep. All right, and now for a kicker, his foot placement on field goals, depending on how large of a block he has, about 1 inch or 2 inches, he's gonna put his toe on the very front of that line. He doesn't wanna have his whole foot on the line because that'll cause him to get under the ball more. So the farther you back up, the more he's gonna want to maybe get that foot back to get more line drive on that kick. When he does his steps, he's gonna wanna take 2 to 3 steps back and 2 steps to the side at a 45-degree angle. So he should be about 3.5 yards away from the football when it's coming in.
Good, Mr. 1, Jake. On here.